Man, oh man, am I on a home security kick? You're not going to want to miss today's video. Don't go away. Hey everybody, it is Paul from Fat Guy Productions coming to you as always from beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. I am out in front of my house and I am on a home security kick, and I'm going to share this information with you on today's topic, the Circle 2 security camera. 2 thumbs up. Okay, so let me take you on my journey through security cameras. It began with me wanting to be able to watch my dogs. Okay, we had a tragedy here in the house and one of our dogs perished in a horrible accident. I don't know if it could have been prevented, but it broke our hearts, and we wanted to be able to keep a better eye on our dogs when we weren't here. So I bought some security cameras from a company called Z-Moto, and I thought they would be great because I could control where they looked and do different things, and they were great, and I loved the added security of being able to watch my house, have motion detection, check on my dogs. I loved all of that, but the cameras soon started showing some pretty big weaknesses. The night vision really effectively stopped working after about 2 weeks. The cameras had they were not good. There were spotty connections. There was a lot of problems with these cameras, and so I got rid of them and did what I should have done right up front and bought the Logitech Circle 2s. Why the Circle 2s? Because they get amazing reviews from everybody, and they're going to get an amazing review from me because these things rock. Within a week of putting these up here, I got video footage of some guy stealing the wheels and tires off of my neighbor's truck, and I have this pointed at my property, but the field of vision is so wide that it got all the way past my neighbor's house to where they were stealing the wheels and tires, and I was able to give them that footage. So these cameras are amazing. Now I'm gonna tell you, Circle 2s come in a couple different formats. They come with a battery operated version. Run away from those. You don't want those. That's what I had out here at first. First of all, batteries are only good for about a month. I had 2 batteries. Changing them was way harder than it looks up front, so you're not going to want to be involved in that. So get away from the battery operated ones if you can. Go with the wired ones. They work great. Now these cameras, if you know anything about security cameras, the infrared function won't work through glass. You stick a camera on the inside of your window and try and shoot it outside, you're going to get nothing. Okay, it's going to be a huge mess. So these cameras come with the ability, which very few have, to turn off the infrared, and they come with a window adapter so you can mount it to your window, turn off the infrared, and they will film through glass. A very, very nice feature. These cameras have motion detection. They have alerts. They have storage. They have everything I could want. The image is crystal clear. These things are amazing. I couldn't be happier. At this point, I now have 3 of these. I have the one out here, I have the one in the dog run, and I have one in the living room to watch the dogs. Okay, so that was a UPS driver. Now, I really love the UPS driver. He never brings you anything you don't want, but I really didn't need him interrupting this video. But it is what it is. Okay, thank you, UPS driver, for bringing me all sorts of cool stuff, including all of my Circle cameras. All came from them. Now, what I suggest you do is I suggest you take the leap and buy a multi-pack. You'll save a little bit of money. Make sure you're buying the wired Circle 2s, okay? And pre-plan what you're looking for. These things have such a giant, wide field of view, and I'll show you how big the field of view is. And yes, you can adjust what they're seeing. You can make sure that you're seeing what you want to see, not what the camera decides it wants to give you. So anyhow, as I was saying, I have 3 of these. I have this one up here. I have one in the dog run so I can watch the dogs when they're outside, and I have one in the living room so I can watch the dogs when they're inside. And I have never felt better about things since I put these cameras up. Okay, now I did run into a problem with my cameras, especially this one here. It was always dropping off, okay? It was always saying, can't contact it. You know, it would show an image from a week ago, okay? It was a huge headache. But it wasn't the only device in my house that was having this problem. I was having problems with a lot of my HomeKit devices, and I found out what the problem was. Even though standing right here, my phone will say I'm getting at least 2 bars of signal, this camera needs more. Almost all of your home devices need more. So you need to watch my video on the Google Wi-Fi system with the mesh. Okay, I'll put a link to it down below so you can watch it, and that'll explain the situation. But you're going to have a problem if you don't have a massively good signal within range of your camera, okay? And you're going to think it's these cameras. Well, think about it. The camera is smaller than a baseball. It's got to have a lens, it's got to have the imaging processing, it's got to have Wi-Fi, it's got to have all this stuff in there. There's only so much room. Otherwise, you're going to have a camera like this stuck to the front of your house. So it doesn't have a lot of room for a really high-powered Wi-Fi signal. And here comes the UPS guy again. Oh, no, wrong. It's the garbage dude. So we're going to pause. Okay, while the garbage guy is at a pause, I'll tell you, so the bottom line is, it's not the camera's fault that it has a weak Wi-Fi signal. It's just a function of its size. And so if you want a better signal, you're gonna have to do something about it. Watch my other video. Okay, so I'm in my living room. Can you spot the circle? Okay, I'll give you a hint, it's right here. It is very innocuous. You can put these things anywhere. It's just sitting there. It's on a little weighted base, and then it reaches back around my little audio stack and plugs into the outlet behind that. But it's really not very visible, but it does a great job. And when I show it to you, show you the video shots of it, you won't believe how much of my living area it covers. I can totally look in and see every dog I have and feel safe and sound knowing that they're doing okay and don't have a problem. Alright, I'm sorry about how noisy it's been outside today while I'm trying to film. Can't help it. It's a weekday. You know, everybody's getting stuff done. It's New Year's Eve tonight. People are trying to get done so they can get home and get the party on. Anyhow, that's the Logitech Circle 2 cameras. I love these things. Ever since I fixed my Wi-Fi issues, they have worked 100% flawlessly. Okay? They're absolutely beautiful. Remember, stay away from the battery operated ones. I don't recommend them at all. I don't like them. Use the cords and just figure it out, okay? Make it work, okay? Trust me on that. You're gonna really thank me for that tip. Anyhow, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and click subscribe. Ask any questions, make any comments you have down below. I always try to answer any questions, and even if you just say, hey, thank you or whatever, I always try and give a shout out back because I really do appreciate the comments that you guys make. Alright, this is Paul from Fat Guy Productions. It's been a beautiful day. I hope you have an amazing night. I'm getting out of here. Until next time, be good.